Okay, we're going to take a look at how to use iRip to burn a DVD. So I've got a number of DVDs on my system that I own and I want to make backups for. So what I use is iRip on the Macintosh in order to make this happen. And it's it's a very easy program to use, but there's a couple of other things that we want to do to have it work a little bit more functional for us. So what we've got is we've went ahead and inserted in our movie, and the movie is called Hard 8, which is a fantastic drama by starring the great Philip Baker Hall. So what I want to do here is have some setup for RipIt purposes. So what I want to change here is my preferences, and I want to go ahead and create myself a folder that I'm going to have all my movies ripped to. So when it does rip this disk, it's going to send it to a particular folder. Now I also want it to do, I can choose if I want it to start ripping, I can choose that to begin automatically. I choose rather than to do nothing, so I can do some renaming or whatever it is that I want to on the fly here. Everything else I can pretty much keep the same. One other thing we want to look at are the preferences for your DVD player installed on the Mac. So what I want to control is the DVD player. I don't want that DVD to be inserted and automatically begin to play. So I changed some preferences, and when you insert your disc, unless you change your preferences already, it will go ahead and begin to play that DVD. Now if you don't want that to happen, you can just access, I'm making my DVD player active here, going to DVD player menu and going to preferences, and there's a selection here that what we want to look at is where it says when DVD players opens, enter full screen, start playing disc. We want to make sure that those are deselected because that will not automatically play our movie, and that will basically just pull up the window that we're able to easily control and set up the disk burning that way. So everything else we're pretty much keeping that default, but those two options are great to go ahead and deselect. Therefore you don't have your DVD player. I can go ahead and close this out if I want. I can leave it open, doesn't really matter for our purposes. Then I go back to the disk here, and I would just make I like to rename it here. So I would just do Hard 8 and rename it properly the way I want it, and then just choose Rip, and that will essentially begin the process of ripping your disk, and that will place it into your folder that you set up inside of your preferences. And once that is done, you can go into applications like Handbrake and some other applications which we'll look at to basically extract the necessary information from that disk.